Yo, 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 what's going on? What's poppin'? Welcome in, Smelly. You're the first one. How are you today, Smelly? Welcome in, Bullet. Good to see you. We got you today. Opsy, it's good to see you. Welcome. Sparko, we are not living the DayZ life this morning, I'm sorry to say. We're living a different life. We're living that virtual zoo life. But it's good to see you. I told you I'd be here in the morning. Hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for jumping in here. Let's start it up here. Happy Monday to all. Muffin, what's good? Muffin, we were joking last night about you. Diane and I were like, I wonder how Muffin's doing on the zoo, because I haven't heard from him in a day or so. He's probably going hard on that shit. He's probably gonna come back with a full-on zoo. You are a G. How you doing today, Muffin? How was your weekend, my friend? Let's load it. Dude, I am at $150. This is not very good. I've been thinking about the zoo, but I've been playing Tarkov. How is that going for you? I have one story about Tarkov. I think I've told y'all this before. I was playing with Omar, one of the IRL homies. Not an IRL homie, like half IRL homie, but he thought that he was gonna be able to protect me on that game, and he ended up shooting me in the back, like my first ever run. Never got back on that shit. I'd raise a mission cost. Actually, that's a good idea. Hold on. No, we're negative. We're in the negatives right now. What's up, Tree? Yo, welcome to the zoo, Tree. I don't know if you've been in one of these streams yet, but this is our new little side hustle game, Tree. Tarkov is hard. It looks fucking hard, dude. Plus, you gotta be good. What did the Tarkov white bring? Any changes? Shit, I didn't even know they had a white. Vet research is complete right away here. Common Death Adder. Yo, have y'all seen this flamingo habitat yet? This is the start, alright? Our flamingos are not done yet. This is not the end of the creation here, but this is a start. We have the little flamingo pool here. We have the little island for them. And then we have a little hard shelter. And I did this cool little thing with these palm trees here. I got them growing out of the ceiling there. L, I can't see? Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, L. Oh, I forgot. Can use the flashlight. We learned that last time from Ibex. He's our new Planet Zoo friend. He told us to hit L on the keyboard and you got a flashlight. So now you guys can see. Okay, hold on. I gotta do the enrichment here for the Death Adder, and then we can be on to bigger and better things here. What kind of enrichment did I get for the animal here? Sheesh. How you doing today, Sparko? Thanks for stopping by. We'll be on DayZ tonight, don't you worry. Not really sure. It said I had some vet research done for the Death Adder right now, and I'm trying to find where that was unlocked here. Yeah, see, I can't purchase anything right now. We're in the negatives. Thanks for the lurk, Popsy. Hold on, I think the dog needs to go out IRL here. Dog's crying here. Hold on. Yo, I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm gonna take the dog out real quick. Sorry about that. Yo, I leave for 2 seconds and the game crashed on me. God damn. Yo, I leave for 2 seconds and the game. Alright, hold on. God damn. What's up, Silver? Wines? Yeah, I know. This is a big wine right now. Damn, I started the zoo here, started up, and I took the dog out for 2 seconds, and the game crashed. What do you know? Welcome in. It's good to see you. I try to boot it up again here. Flamboyance time is right. I don't know how much you've seen of this new flamingo enclosure, but I'm excited to add on to it here. Diane, what's good? Zoo crash, best time for day. I'm surprised it crashed on me. It doesn't crash on me that often. And I don't think it has as I've been playing, but maybe it's because I stepped away. Who knows? Good to see you. How's your day going? Mine's been crashing a lot lately. I do not like to hear that. I don't like to hear that at all. Why do you think that is? They just dropped the new DLC not too long ago. I don't know if that's causing bugs. Luckily, I saved it before I took the dog out there. Alright, we're loading it up again. It will crash on me at least 3 times in one evening. That's so bad. That's so annoying. They gotta fix this shit. Maybe they can get a hot fix out for us. They probably are aware of this, though. But the autosaves are working at least. Do I even have autosaves on? I gotta look at that. I don't know how to do that, to be honest. And it's good. 35 minutes of work left. You got this. Hey, you got 34 minutes now. What is it? 4:26. You get off at 5. You just work 9 to 5. Doing good, doing good. We're happy that we're off today for sure. It's always nice to be off on Monday too. Yes, sir. It's on by default. Auto save, so I'm just gonna save it. I always manually save anyway, just to be safe. But if you guys haven't seen the flamingo habitat, this is the start of it. I have the little pool for them. I have the shelter. I was showing y'all this, and then I stepped away for a minute, and then the game crashed. So 8 to 5. That's a monster shift right there, Diane. But honestly, that's like the best shift you can have. Make a lot of money that way. 8 to 5. So I unlocked more research for the Death Adder. How do I see what I unlocked? Because I thought it was the layout that I unlocked for enrichment level 2 and 3, but it wasn't. So what else could I have possibly unlocked for them? How do I look at it? Monday to Thursday, 8 to 5. Friday, 8 to 12. Yeah, that's such a good schedule, Diane, low-key. It's like the best routine that you can have. And you get that short day on Friday. Crazy. Like zoo vet research. You know what? Why didn't I think of this? Exhibit enrichment. Okay, so we got a fun fact, breeding research, and education bonus. Okay, I got it, I got it. What I was looking for is this exhibit enrichment. I didn't realize you could get other things. I got you, Silver. Thanks for the knowledge. Okay, so our Death Adder is good. I'm gonna let the game run and see if we're making money, because right now we are negative. Smelly brought up a good point. Maybe I should raise admissions. 5 and 5 seem to be the sweet spot. I'm gonna bump it up to 6 again. But last time I bumped it up to 6-6, the guests complained. So I'm gonna go 6 and 6 again now that we've added the flamingo. Wags that little tail. Welcome back, Popsy. We are at the zoo. I'm gonna let the game run for a minute here. Let's see. The money's going up. Not the money's going down. Fluctuate. Okay, we're making some money. Oh, we have a flamingo being delivered. I forgot about that. Look at you go, Diane. Diane's bringing in a second flamingo. Completely forgot we added a second one here. Finished giraffes yesterday. Very nice. So this is Shara, the flamingo. This was Bullet's name that he gave for us. I don't even remember the other one's name. So this is Shara, and then we have, or Shara, however you want to say it. Oh, this is Polana. That's right. Polana. How are the giraffes doing, Diane? Love that. Love to hear that. Actually gonna bring these rocks out a little more. Diane is always in a hurry. You gotta slow down, Diane, alright? You gotta take it a little slower. The giraffe screenshots on the Discord were beautiful. Let me take a look. Because I saw them, but Maybe I just didn't react. Did I? I don't know. I don't really get to just sit and relax until I have a day off. It's been a minute since I looked at that Discord. Let's take a look. Oh, I did react to the one. You got a lot of the baobab trees, and you got the kapok trees as well. Or kapok trees, I don't know how you pronounce them. Those are the tallest trees in the game. The kapok trees, or the kapok trees. And then we got the little watering hole for the giraffes. Very nice, Diane. You're doing a good job at, like, terraforming the water. I'll definitely give you that. I'm not very good at that. Them drinking water is adorable. I love it. Make sure you guys check out the Discord and the Planet Zoo tab if you want to see what we're referring to here. Do you ever react? I react. I react, like, subtly. Not always, though. I try my best, alright? Good fucking morning. I just woke back up. Happy Monday, Gator. Good morning. Welcome to the Flamingo exhibit here. I'm gonna move these rocks out, is what I'm gonna do. You need a lot more practice? Well, practice makes perfect. You know this, Diane. I'm so happy that you're playing the game. I'm so happy that we got people to actually play the game. I never thought that was gonna happen, honestly. I thought I was gonna be solo in this Planet Zoo experiment. I really did. Okay, we are making money, so that's good. Never thought I would be this addicted. Why is it though, Diane? I want to know, like, what is it about the game? Because I didn't think you would be. I didn't think anyone would be. I didn't think this was up anyone's alley, to be honest, but why do you think that... Why do you think it's getting to you? Alright, that looks better for me. The reason the rocks are here is because I want to block the gate from the viewing area. So this is the viewing area right here. And I do want to probably make this wood right here. Or do I? I don't know, it's kind of nostalgic back to Zoo Tycoon, I guess. You played Zoo Tycoon, right? Like, you absolutely played that game? I played it, like, once. I was not a Zoo Tycoon, like, addict at all. So I wrote front and back on a paper of asking my dad if I can stream, and I have to send it to him. I hope he says yes, because I wrote a lot. Yeah, I mean, the first thing that you should do is definitely, be honest about it and say that you want to stream because of this and that. And yeah. That's definitely a step in the right direction, is just asking. That looks so good. Love that. Yeah, I would love to see you turn on the streams, Gator, but yeah, if you need the green light first, obviously, don't disobey, right? I played Zoo Tycoon, yes. Had the expansions as well. Like the Water World and Dinosaurs pack. Is there only one Zoo Tycoon game? Or are there like multiple? I may simulate here till morning. I think there's one, but not sure. Yeah, I actually have no idea how many Zoo Tycoons there are. Or if they made one and they just kept updating it, or if they made Zoo Tycoon 1, 2, 3, etc. Yeah, we are not done this habitat at all. But I'm waiting for the morning to arrive here so we have some light. Kind of like Daisy in that way, right? Waiting for morning. Waiting for the sun to come up. Zoo Tycoon came out in 2001. I feel old now. 2001? Holy shit. We are kind of old though, low-key. What's up, chick? Need NVGs? I need them Zoo NVGs, for reals. You're not wrong, dude. This night cycle is taking a while, chick, low-key. How we doing today? Welcome to the zoo here. Welcome to the Tsunami Zoological Park. I was 10. What you mean, we? I feel like we're... I think if you're just like... If you were born in the 90s... Like, I'm gonna say we're pretty old at that point. The tickets are overpriced? God damn it. So if the tickets are overpriced, are they gonna stop coming into the zoo? Or are they still gonna bite the bullet here? What if I went 6 and 5? I went 6 for adult, 5 for child. Honestly, that's probably my mistake. Child tickets should always be cheaper. 1991. 1991, that was probably a good year to be born, though. I love the fact that I was born in 96. I also graduated university the year before COVID hit. Like, that was a blessing. What? What did I just read? The warthog's about to have offspring? Yo, Morty? Morty, our female warthog, is about to have offspring already. Oh my gosh. We should probably give... I may try to look at contraceptives at this point. You old? Wow, I am old, says Popsy. You know what? Being old, that's just a mentality. It's not a real thing. Numbers and age, it's not a real thing. It's an idea that lives in our heads. It's about, how do we feel? Do we feel young or old? Morty got a little spicy in here, Diane. Let's look at the warthog. They can have up to 1 male and up to 6 females. So what I'm praying is that this is a female warthog. Because if I have a male warthog in here as a little baby, eventually he's gonna need to get out of there. As soon as he becomes of age, he'll be fighting with the other male, his dad. He'll have daddy issues. She's gonna have like 6 babies at once, for reals? Is that how warthogs reproduce? I'm so scared now. Okay, I need to add a education board for the flamingos here. I'm good, heading out to work soon. How are you? We're feeling good today, Chick. Thanks for asking. We are just happy to be here on our day off. I hope you have a good day. And tonight, I should be back at the base. If anyone was wondering where I was, I am stranded in Nadbor on my new account here. Or I guess my account that I was running on yesterday. I wasn't playing base server at all yesterday. Yeah, but have a good day, and we'll see ya, I'm sure. I had 15 warthog babies at once. That's insane. I'm not prepared for that number, Diane. I'm not. We all feel old and grumpy. Fuck that. Never old, never grumpy. We're all living great lives, Popsy. We're alive. End of the day. We gotta count our blessings, y'all. I've been stranded in Nadbor before? Oh no. Chick, that was such a personal shot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chick. The last time I ran with Chick, we were run into bunker, and then we had to pit stop in Nadbor and kind of abandon everybody down there. Listen, though. The Olga. It was the Olga's fault, alright? That was not Scrubby's fault, was it? Oh, I know, Popsy. I know we were just playing there. We're all happy people. One day we're young, wild, and free, and the next we're young, dumb, and broke. Is that like a song lyric, Diane? You should get that tatted on you, Diane. My Olga? Whatever the Olga was at the base, Gator, the one that we took down to the bunker. I think there was a maroon Olga. If that was yours, yes, we lost that. That's what happened to that Olga. The Olga took a shit for reals. Grubby just was being irresponsible behind the wheel. I take full accountability for that one, Chick. I'm sorry. You should have never trusted me behind the wheel. I really hate to say that. Two songs? I was gonna say, I've heard the one song where it's like, young, wild, and free. Young, dumb, and broke, though. It's like a soundtrack to my life there. Young, Dumb, Broke is Khaled and Imagine Dragons collab? For reals? Is it a good song? Yo, the flamingos are in the pool! Yo, look at this pool that I made for the flamingos. They're loving it. There's not much foliage in there yet, but we can work on that. I'm still waiting for the sun to come up here. And I'm gonna drop a donation bin here too. The donation bins are major keys. Major keys. The people don't have to leave at night? Hold on, let me actually... I know the answer to that question, hold on. So if we go to the zoo tab here, the opening hours are... What, 5? I don't really know what these are on. No, they do have to leave at a certain point. We're not open 24/7. The zoo is open right now, though. I'm actually not sure, Gator, because the guests also have to file out of the zoo. I don't think the zoo is ever really empty, but they will like work their way out. I don't know the answer to that. That's a good question. They might have to start like heading towards the door and shit, but there's a lot of land over here that hasn't been used. I'm trying to figure out how I want to lay out this enclosure. They need more flamingos. We need to add more flamingos for them to be happy. And I think we decided that we're doing all females right now. Yeah, let's add another female flamingo for them to be happy. We're doing the greater flamingo. This is the white one here. We're gonna filter by female. Not loving these options here. Alright. Why all these people before closing time? We all know that feeling, Diane. Like, we want to clock out. We got 13 minutes left, and you know, the whole entire country is showing up. I understand. I understand. Yeah, there's people that walk into the zoo at like 5:45. And the thing about it is, mind you, our zoo closes at 6 o'clock, and admission is $35 for an adult. Would you pay $35 to go into the zoo for 15 minutes? Yo, what is our next flamingo's name? We need a female name. Can someone give me a name? First name in the chat. First name in the chat. We'll get it. I think I'm gonna purchase this one. Nawal is the name right now of the flamingo. I want to rename this one though. Need a female name. I may just name her Polanya. We have Polana. Wait, is it Polanya or Poliana? I think it's Poliana. On the map, let me look. Dolina? Alright, I'm doing Dolina. I'm doing it, chick. We have Dolina and Polana. Love that. I love that. It's the worst. I just want to go home. Well, you're going home in 10, Diane, right? The thing is, if there are people there as the clock strikes 5, you still have to like take care of them, right? That's tough. That part is tough for sure. Alright, look at you go, Diane. You're going to get Dolina now. Dude, the warthog is at offspring. Oh my gosh. Dude! We got 2 baby warthogs. Both of them are males? Oh no. This is gonna be a problem at some point. I need to give contraceptives to... Oh my gosh. You know what? Morty has to get the contraceptives because there's all males here now. So we're gonna give contraceptives to Morty. They're doing fine. There are just juvenile warthogs in here, but there are males, and they will have to eventually grow up and either get their own enclosure or get released. You get a notification if they turn into an adult. That's what I'm hoping for here. What are our names, though? We need names. Tumaini and Aswad. All right, I need 2 dude names. Then yeet them back into the wild. Most likely, I'm actually not really sure if it makes more sense to release the older animals into the wild. Probably not, because they were... I don't know, what is the game like? Do you have to release the younger ones into the wild to get more conservation credits, or the old ones? I feel like if they've been born in captivity, you don't want to ever release them into the wild. Depends on their status. What does that mean? I'm trying to think of names here, guys. Yo, we are slowly developing a huge zoo. I don't know if I love that right now. I think you get a bit more for the younger ones, but their stats matter most. Okay. We have to try to take good care of the animals, essentially. Thanks for dropping the knowledge, Silver. Can you give me 2 male names for these warthogs? Because I'm drawing a blank here. Fertility and all, you get more point thingies. The conservation credits, Diane? These are the point thingies that you refer to, I think. I have 1,200. I could actually start spending them if we get down bad. Fred and George, I got you. Bro, Fred and George, bacon and sausage. You know what? I have to go with Fred and George just because that was the first chat. Also, we don't want to give these warthogs the impression that we're going to eat them. I do like those names, though. We'll have to do that for something other than pork. Other than our pigs. What is Fred and George from? Is that from like a movie or something? Silver, I promise you, we will do bacon and sausage for the next males that we have that aren't pigs. I do not want to give these guys the wrong impression. Welcome back, Gator. Okay, so warthogs will no longer be having babies. Tortoises will no longer be having babies. Flamingos will not have babies because we don't have a male in here yet, so we should be okay to let the game run for a minute here. Yo, there is so much litter around here. I probably need another caretaker, but... Bacon and sausage, I'm fucking dead, too. That was an audacious, That was audacious, for sure. It's not that bad, the litter right now. I'm also thinking about tearing down the front here and putting some rocks up, but dude, I need some fucking money. I got a little carried away with the rocks on the other enclosures to like build a, a little cave here, and I wasn't being that financially irresponsible. Sorry, it's breakfast time. I got hungry thoughts. Are you gonna have some bacon or sausage this morning? That sounds really good. But our next animals will be bacon and sausage, I promise you that. What's up, Rage? You are not first tonight. I'm sorry to tell you that. I really am. I hope you're doing well, though. Thank you for stopping by. We are playing some Planet Zoo. This is our favorite game right now. Just kidding. And of course, you can sell them instead of release them too. Oh, you can sell them. Where can you sell them to the game, or do you have to sell them to a specific like zoo, like a user zoo? If that makes sense. Okay, about to leave work. See you in a bit. I got you, Diane. Drive safe. Unfortunately, it is best to let your animals have babies to make money. Their appeal is high and gets more guests/donations. Okay, do you ever give your animals contraceptives? I still feel like that's a good thing to do if you're getting overwhelmed, which I was. Like, I was getting overwhelmed. I think just to the game. Does it tell you how much money you'll get for the animal before you sell it? I don't, but the management is so overwhelming. That's what I'm saying. As you can tell, I pause the game quite a bit to just think. Yeah, you pause when you're building. I pause for everything. Yeah, this game is very confusing sometimes, and you want to be able to think about what you're doing, for sure. This game is no fucking joke. Your animals die? No, no one's died yet. Luckily, we're taking good care. Can't wait till the new DayZ map comes out. You gotta wait till 2026, right? You got a little bit of waiting to do, Gator. Hate to tell you that. Patience is a virtue, my friend. Yeah, I know, but I'm still excited. I'm very excited for Badlands. Yo. Risa? Risa, thank you for following here. Welcome in. We're playing some Planet Zoo this morning. We are doing franchise mode. And we don't typically play Planet Zoo, but I've been trying to on my days off, and we're off this morning, so just having a little vibe here. Are you a Planet Zoo player, or are you Daisy? Daisy's our main game, but thanks for checking us out. We're working on our flamingo habitat. Okay, I'm gonna try to make these null barriers just so the guest can actually look into the enclosure without having to look over the fencing there. Pretty view? Alright, hold on. Let me get this rock in here. Risa is in our Discord channel? Okay. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for checking out the stream. So Risa's a Daisy player. Yeah, started a month ago, maybe 2. Ghost added her when she started playing Daisy. I gotcha. Well, it's nice to meet you, Risa, and I hope that you enjoy the virtual zoo today. We'll be on Daisy tonight. Not to worry. I bet some 7-year-old hops that fence for sure. I know. Like, there's really no way to prevent the, from it looking like someone could just hop over this fence. At some point, you just gotta trust the guess, I guess. I guess, Smelly. But yeah, this I haven't done the best job with the railing. Usually you don't want the railing to be the same railing as the pathing. And look at this chick right here. This chick is full on, like, through the railing. I wish this game was perfect, but it just ain't. And do what? Give the flamingos a kiss? I wouldn't recommend doing that. We had some lady at the zoo give the gator a kiss. Like, unwarranted. Like, this is not recommended. Like, she kind of just took the gator and just gave it a kiss, and then after that, she was like, why are my lips numb? I was like, well, we didn't tell you to do that. We never recommended that in the first place. You kind of just grabbed the alligator and did that. But you probably had some sort of allergic reaction there, so that's probably what happened. So we don't recommend kissing the animals, guys. Blue hair Karen making me rules out here. Good way to lose a nose for sure. Birds have pretty strong bites on the PSI scale. You don't want a bird to bite you. That shit hurts. Only kiss the kitties. The small ones, the domestic ones. Yes, Silver. Alligators are poisonous, venomous? No, negative. No, that would be a very scary animal if alligators and crocodiles were venomous. Alright, let me unpause the game. Let me see if these birds can fly out of the enclosure at this point. They can't fly, but I want to see if they can at least escape. No, it looks good. Okay. So just putting a null barrier here was fine. They still can't escape. Y'all got any roast beef at this zoo? Arby's, we got some bacon and sausage, I'll tell you that. Look at these pigs over here. A lot of bacon and sausage here. Welcome in. How are your adventures going, Arby's? I seen you on Daisy. I've been lurking. Yeah, we're gonna have to name our next animals Bacon and Sausage, the males. But I didn't want to do that for the warthogs. I don't want to give them the wrong idea or impression that we're gonna be putting them in the pot and pans. Alright, where's Diane at here? Aren't we working on another flamingo? Okay, yeah, here she comes. So let's let the game run for a second here. Here's Diane running another flamingo. That research is complete. Warthog. Alright, let's take a look at what we unlocked for the warthog here. Toy enrichment. Do the warthogs need more enrichment via toys, though? Yes, they do. Okay. So we're gonna add another toy in here to fulfill their needs. Going pretty well. I haven't died yet on my solo life, and I found somewhere I want to build. Are you comfortable enough to dox this information in the chat, Arby's? I am interested to know. That's good shit, though. I know you found your way up to the ski resort. So still on that Chernarus Xbox life. And where are you thinking about building? If you want to disclose. She's gonna need a day off after all that running. I think a day off or just another caretaker. Diane is the only caretaker in here. We might have to add a second staff member just so the load is taken off. Is Gator doing her job? Let's see. Let's see what Gator's up to here. Gator is researching in the workshop. And yes, your energy, happiness is all maxed out. Efficient workload. Dude, everyone's having a good time. Ponders is not. Ponders is... his energy is low. And Commander's workload is high. We might need another keeper, actually. I only have one keeper right now for fucking 3 enclosures? Doesn't sound like Arby's has built yet, but what's the code? What's the code, Arby's? I swing say the server. I won't say the server, but Pavlovo in the house with the intercom. Is that a brick? Is that a brick, Arby's? I'm actually not familiar with... Is that a piano or a brick? Of course it's 6ix9ine, Smelly. Of course someone had to say it. Go raid Arby's. We know the code. Alright, let's add our toys in here for the warthog. It's one of the 2-story buildings. Like one of the... Is it the house that you were building at when we first met you in Zelenogorsk? I'm familiar with building in those. I don't even know which one you're talking about, but I know it's gonna turn out great. I hope you never get raided, Arby's. I hope you never get raided. It lasts till the next wipe. 3-4 months. If you ever want some free promotion, free content, Arby's, just let me know the server. I'll show up, and then you'll have TikToks about it. You let us know if you need that. Herb scent marker. Okay, let's throw one of these in here. Come raid my base in Mishkino. You really want me to do that, Rage? I could send the troops to Mishkino if you want. You could be in for a bad time. Same building type. It has a PA in it, and it's next to the well for shenanigans. I think I know which building you're talking about, Arby's. I just didn't know it had a PA in it. Pavlovo's a good spot. You're gonna be able to do gas runs and all. I think that'll be a good one for you. Definitely send some screenshots whenever you get it built up, and yeah, if you ever want company, you let me know. I will pull up. I never made it to your Zelenogorsk base. I'm very sad about that one. What's up, Lumi? Welcome in. How you doing? How you doing, my friend? Let's place this right here. Oh my god, that was $100, bro. My money supply has been dwindling. That is enough enrichment, though. We're gonna let the game play out and watch Diane run the next Flamingo over. I forgot the solo build grind. I have enough to build, but it's in stashes far away. Trying to decide if it's worth it to go all the way back for the stashes or just search locally. So, I've been in that predicament as well, Arby's. I know exactly what you mean. Just remember, I think you have 2 weeks. So, if you want to at least just save those stashes that you have far away, just remember to try to get back to them in about what, 2 weeks? I think it's 14 days. But searching locally is much easier, it's much more convenient, and you have less of a risk of dying. And then you can use the far stashes as like kind of backup stashes. If you were to get raided, then you have those stashes backed up. Maybe search locally, it's more efficient. If you can find the server on PlayStation, then yeah, come raid me. I hate to tell you this, I'm not going to be scouring the PlayStation servers just to find your base. Mishkino is not an easy run, my friend. Oh, wow. Yo, Muffin completed research for transport rides. We've been working on this since day one. It's taken 10 days for Muffin to get this research done. So we better do something about this. We unlocked a boat ride. Holy shit. And we unlocked a monorail thing. Good point. I got some time to search before going back for stashes. Yeah, I don't know how recently you buried all these stashes far away, Arby's, but just keep in mind the timer. Buried items is 2 weeks. Unburied crates is 45 days. Yeah, so the game punishes you a little more if you bury. So if you just leave the crates out in the world, out and about, more visible to the eye, it'll last 45 days, Arby's. I don't think you need 45 days, though. I think 2 weeks is fair for buried items. Very fun. We got the monorail or the boat ride. Muffin, I will let you decide which one we add when we have money. Right now, we have no money. It's 270 bucks to add one. I'm not at that, and I definitely want some backup money before I add any transport ride here. But you let us know, Muffin. Do you want a boat or a monorail ride? And we'll work on that. You know what? Let me throw out my opinion. Since we are moving up the mountain, a monorail might not be a bad decision, but I'm leaving it up to you. If you want to do the boat, we can make the boat work. Just giving you my 2 cents there. All our crates on Sakal are in a really nice bush. Never worry about losing stuff to time. Dude, Sakal has some nice spots too. I discovered that when I was stashing in Sakal. It has some nice spots to either bury or stash. Sakal would be a good map to fucking build a base on, dude. I'm just not there yet, Bullet. He kind of broke right now. I want both. We're gonna have both. You want the monorail, Muffin? I think the monorail was actually already here. Because I unlocked a boat ride. Dude, I might have to do the boat ride, or else that just wasn't worth it. But also, we have to assign Muffin to a different thing now. Working on it, getting closer. Right now, C4 grinding for a base raid in the town near our building location. You let us know how that raid goes, dude. I have never seen a raid go down on Sakal. The only raid I ever did was I cracked a 3-dial. Alright, Muffin, what do we want to research now? I'll leave this up to you as well. Take a look at what we can do. We can do themes. We can do Africa theme, Arctic theme. We can do barriers. I think barriers, you can do the one-way glass. We could do drink shops. There's a lot of themes. Food shops. Habitats. I don't know what that is. Power. Power might not be bad. Shelters and climbing. Shelters might not be bad. Then there's just a bunch of themes. I made it to Esh's new base on Cherno 2 and brought them supplies. There's cheaters though, so I think we're switching servers already, bro. I had Lumi come into the stream last night and talk about all that shit. I'm sorry that that's been your experience on official Cherno. So this is the shit that we were talking about with PC official that is coming to light now. I guess there's dupers on PC too. That's a surprise to me. I'm sorry that y'all are going through that. But remember, this is the game. This is the game we play. If you don't want it, then you go play community where there's admins that can stop it, you know? I heard Killin is running with y'all too. Isn't Killin in the squad now too? I love that. Some goofy ass hacks. I know, dude. PC is full of goofballs. That's why we love console. That's how I'm going to describe it from now on, bro. PC is just a bunch of goofs. We ran such a good run on Saturday with Arby's and Killin. I love that so much. That makes my heart happy to see Killin join that squad too. Y'all gotta stream that shit and let me know. Because I feel like I can see that y'all are streaming, but either I'm working or I don't know what the run is. Like, if y'all do like a quad run, I need to get in on that shit. That's so many cheaters on DayZ PC. Yeah. We've heard of this, and sometimes you are just thankful that we're on console, and don't have to deal with it, but we deal with a different set of issues on console. You guys have a different experience than console. It's the same though. Cheaters on both sides. Bunch of goofy goobers. I know, man. Bunch of goofs on PC, man. Been streaming it. We did a 5-man on Saturday and saved Arby's from dying from a bushman. I love that. I didn't realize, dude. I didn't realize till like last night that Killen was running with y'all. He came from PlayStation. Alright, Muffin. If you don't make a decision here, I'm making a decision for you. This is the last call, Muffin. What do you want to research here? If not, I'm making the call. I'm probably gonna do barriers if you say nothing. Get that one-way glass going. I use the one-way glass a lot. It's good stuff. Okay, Muffin is doing barriers now. It's been decided. That's under barriers, right? Not habitats. What's the difference between barriers and habitats? Because both of them are a picture of a barrier. Like, I'm looking at habitats here. It's a picture of a barrier, and then this is as well. You can click it and check. I don't remember. Okay, hold on. That's what I was thinking too, Popsy. Barriers. They didn't kill K when he was in the base and I brought them there? Oh, yeah, you can look at it. One-way glass. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we're doing barriers, and then what's... Just to be clear... What is habitats? Habitat blueprints, level 1? Oh, these are full-on habitats! No, I don't want that. I want to build my own. Habitats are like those pre-made ones. Don't need that for reals. I did these researches like a few years ago. How long have you been playing, Silver? I've been playing since like 2020. On and off here. Now I'm really grinding it again, but... I also brought the dupers to our base. Maybe try and hack the hackers. They left me a car and left me alone. I'm glad I died. You are very ballsy, Lumi, for bringing the dupers to your base, I will say. That was an audacious decision there. But usually our gut instinct is correct, so if you thought it was the right play, then more power to you. I didn't want the bloody loot, to be honest. Man, if dupers show up at our shit, I just don't want it, you know what I mean? I don't really accept it. I've been trying to like throw shit out that is clearly duped, just for the greater good of the game. Your builds are good, I appreciate that. I just try my hardest. I don't even think they're that good. I just, you know, I will pause the game though until I get it to look the way I feel like it should. But I honestly, I don't even think they're that good. It's just a lot of effort involved. I appreciate that. That was very kind of you. Habitats are probably cheaper though. Probably. I'm worried about the one-way glass at the moment. I'm gonna do one-way glass and put it right here in the cave. How do you do? Dude, don't ask me that question. If you really want to know, you know how to find out. I bought it when it was released, but on and off for sure. When was it released? Like 18, 19-ish? Our base codes were all changed and no sign of damage to our walls. Wait, they changed the codes? Or you guys changed the codes, Lumi? I'm kind of lost here. Yo, what's up? What's up, Ghost? Happy Monday, dude. How's it going? How you feeling? Welcome to the virtual zoo. We are working on our third flamingo for the habitat here. And this is Dolina. We have added Dolina, the flamingo. We already have Polana in here. And... what's the other one? Shara. This is Shara. That name was given to us by Bullet by request. 2019 is when the game came out. So this game's been out for fucking 7 years? Damn. I'm gonna code rate it. Rage, you be trolling. You be trolling everybody, Rage. I love it. This man is on PlayStation talking about, oh, I'm gonna rage you on Xbox and PC. You're funny, man. Tired as fuck? Yeah, it's that Monday grind, bro. I feel it. We got this, Ghost. Keep your head up or keep it down, whatever you feel like. Usually I say I keep my head down and just keep pushing, but we can say keep your head up, dude. Keep going. We got this. We didn't change the codes, that's why we were confused. Kay found evidence of people going through the tents in the base but was locked in. Damn, there's some shady shit going on your server. No signs of damage, but all the codes were changed. They may have just taken the time to code raid you guys. You have to always consider that. People have no lives, dude. They will sit there and code raid you for 2 hours if they want. Do not rule that out, ever. Me and my crew got 5 wins in a row on Resurgence. Resurgence. What is that, a game? Or is that like a game mode? Oh, I'm thinking about Insurgency. I don't know what Resurgence is. Either way, 5 wins. That's very nice. 5.5 years. Math is hard. Wait. Oh shit, you're right. Math is hard. I really fucked that one up, Silver. I said 7 years, and we're in 2025, so yeah, that would have been 2018. That didn't make any sense. I've lost my ability to math as I've gotten older, Silver. Warzone? Okay, Warzone. You got 5 wins in a row? Jesus, dude. Low-key goated. Dude, I heard you were playing with Dude. Ghost? How's it been with running with Dude on COD? All 3 codes is nuts, though? All 4 dials? That is nuts. Especially if they were different codes. I mean... you just don't know, man. You don't know. These people... what if you guys have a mole? You ever consider that? I don't know how many people you guys are keeping in the loop, but... remember, you could have a mole in the camp that know the codes. I only code raid if it's a 3-dial. That's kind of my rule of thumb as well, Rage. I will only really code raid a 3-dial as well. I'm not going to sit there and code raid a 4-dial. Yo, I'm going to add another flamingo because they're still not happy socially. We have 3 flamingos in here, and socially, the adult population is still not happy, so I'm going to add another one. We're going to filter again by female. We're not adding male flamingos here. And we're also going to filter by cash. Yo, I don't have cash for these guys. God damn it. I gotta let the game run for a second. It's surprising because the original server on Livonia had nothing fishy going on. Dude, it just depends on the server you're playing, RBs. You know this, like, you could get on a great server and have no bad experiences, and you're like, oh, this game, like, the duping's fixed, everything's good. And then you switch to a different server that has, you know, fuck all shit going on. It just depends on the people that are on that server, man. Off and on, it's good. Yeah, it makes me happy that you're running with Dude and y'all are enjoying COD, because me, I can't really enjoy COD these days, bro. I did my time on COD. This was back in my young degenerate years. Now I'm a mature adult who plays DayZ. The OG Livonia is so low pop that it's probably not desirable to dupers and possibly out of their way connection-wise. Yeah, the dupers want the highest pop servers, huh? Because all they want to do is, you know, go raid people. They're not really going to find many bases on low pop. Well, due to the fact we run with us 4 close friends and just Arby's and Killin, it would mean one of them has to be the rat. Yeah, I mean, I don't know then. The only logical answer here is you guys got code raided if there was no damage to the walls. I don't know how else they would have changed codes. Or maybe they blew it up, changed codes, and rebuilt the walls for themselves to make it look like they didn't raid it by, you know, via explosive. Should check finances to see what's gaining, losing money. Sometimes if the donation boxes are in a weird spot, they might not get as much, but you can move them. All right, that's a great idea. Let's go to the finances tab here. Rage gave away the codes, RIP. All right, it's very hard for me to understand these graphs, Silver. You're gonna have to help me out here. So the cash flow is negative. Let's look at this for a second. Hold up. I gotta catch up here though. Hacking. You can do some crazy shit with hacking. Fuck hacking, RBs. We don't like hackers. We don't like them. I'm glad that you got home safely, Diane. Time to settle in for the evening, huh? Very nice. They admitted to duping and having eyes on everyone. I wouldn't be surprised if they can hack codes or hack walls. You know what? You're right. If these guys actively, like, admitted to duping and kind of hacking, like, with the wall hacks, you don't know what they can do with the codes. If they can see everything, they probably just watched you put the code in and know what it is. I don't know. I don't know how they do that, dude. PC's wild. You can really get away with a lot on PC. Like I said, dude, there's a bunch of goons on PC. They're a bunch of goofballs. We're very, we're very polite console players. I like this page. Click the drop downs. It's negative because you spent 3K. Which are you looking at, graphs or finances here? Oh, here. I see. Oh my god. They literally would shoot straight up in the air and then boom, the guy is instantly dead. Yeah, that's not right. You're literally telling me they shot in the air and then they're not even aiming at the guy they're killing? That's fucked, dude. Fuck. Fuck that. I would be off that server, guys. I don't want to be the one to tell you, but I'd be off that server if you guys are getting involved with those players. Your income is pretty high and higher than your ongoing expenses. If you didn't make any purchases, you would have made like 3K in 1 year. That's decent. Finances. So what do you think I need to do here? I am still making money. If I let the game run, I'm making money here. Let's let it run a little bit longer. I've seen shit like that in Fortnite. Fortnite at least has anti-cheat. Like you can full on get banned in Fortnite for hacking and cheating like that. DayZ doesn't really do that. Yeah, we're still kind of losing money here. You should, yeah, let it run. I just get nervous when I'm that low. Keep an eye on it because if you get into the negatives, it's hard to make it back. So in in the worst case scenario, I'm gonna get a loan. We can instantly give ourselves more money, but then I have to pay it off. I have to figure out how to work this to where we're never gonna lose money and we can repay without interest being involved too. But I don't know how many years I'm gonna play. Like I could just drop the 50k and be okay. Like if you want a free 50k, you just hit the loan and you know you wait 40 years and then you make a decision. Yeah, you have to be if you plan on playing the game out, you cannot take these loans lightly. I posted a clip in your Discord of just the weird shit that was happening. I'll definitely take a look. I'll try to react to it, Lumi, and give you my thoughts. But dude, if you're playing with fucking hackers that are doing some off-the-wall shit, I would just get off that server. I hope you guys haven't committed too much to that server yet. But and I know how it feels to like play a lot on a server and like put your heart into it, and then it just get ruined by one group that's, you know, just trolling. Yeah, I've done that before successfully, but it's definitely tougher. I'm gonna let the game run. Let's let the game run here. Oh, we got a gift. Let me look at the research tab here too. What are we researching? You know what? I'm gonna move Gator to flamingos. We're gonna start researching flamingos. We're gonna keep Chick on the Death Adder. What is this gift? Oh my god, I am gonna get $1,000. Look at this. I have at least 300 guests in the zoo. We just hit 303. We're gonna get $1,000 here. That is actually massive. 1k. Let's go. I could also get 1,000 more bucks for adopting another exhibit species, but I don't have enough for an exhibit. The exhibit is 2k, I believe. 3k. I need 3k to unlock another exhibit. Not gonna worry about that now. You know what else is massive? Let's hear it, Rage. What you got for me? Alright, let's let the game run. Look how happy our tortoises are. Alright, vet research is complete. Oh, the Death Adder. We can add another layout in the exhibit here for the Death Adder. Where is our Death Adder, Sandy? We named our snake Sandy. And it is the common Death Adder out of Australia. Ooh. Look at him just chilling in the rock there. Wait. I don't even remember. Is this a male or a female? Oh, I'm rich, Silver. Oh, this is a female. This is a female snake named Sandy. Let's enrich the exhibit even more. Oh, never mind. I thought you knew the meme. I forgot you live under... I know. I really do live under a rock these days. Sorry, Rage. I don't know all the memes out there. Camouflage ground? Okay. That wasn't the best kind of enrichment. Like, it didn't add too much to the visual there, but... looks okay. So they added these little camouflage ground stacks or something. I don't even know how to describe these things. Just little pieces of hay for the snake to hide in or to find camouflage. That's not bad. Hey, Banana. How are you? Yo, look how much litter's on the ground. We need another caretaker. Diane has her hands full and can't be picking up all this litter. Let's get another caretaker. Okay, we're gonna hire a caretaker for the litter here. I believe they're the ones, right? Caretakers have to be the ones responsible because there's no like janitor option. I'm doing good. How are you? We're enjoying our day off, Banana. We always do the zoo in the morning here when we have a day off. It feels good to be off on a Monday. That's for sure. How are you? Sounds a lot like real life. Got my hands full. Yeah, I mean, if you're addicted to this game, Diane, your hands would be full, huh? Alright, let's add a caretaker. So, if you are not a staff member at this zoo right now, the first person to throw in the chat right now will be our next caretaker. Who wants it? Who wants to be the next caretaker in the zoo? And you cannot already be an employee. M? What does that mean? Me? Alright. Rage is our caretaker. Let's drop him in there. Alright, so Diane and Rage. We're gonna rename this guy here. Hope you've got some running shoes, Rage. Put those fucking Nikes on, Rage. We need this litter taken care of ASAP. Yo, all of my staff are almost 5 stars in the training rating category, but it is costly to pay these fucking salaries. Yo, I'm gonna send you to training, Diane. It's only 40 bucks. And I'm also gonna send Bullet to training. 65 bucks. But all these upgrades for the ones in the hundreds, I just can't really afford right now. I probably couldn't afford that, but... Alright, so we have Rage in there. Let's drop him in. Look at you, Rage. With your blonde hair. Oh, look at him. Look at him go. Alright, busting the broom out. I see you, Rage. Look at you. Look at you go, bro. Damn. Good form, good form. I got some Crocs. I can put them in sports mode. Huh? Sports mode for Crocs? What? I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what Crocs are and what sports mode is, but what does that even mean? You can put them in sports mode. We sell a lot of Crocs at the zoo. Everyone loves that shit, and they have like, you know, croc teeth on them too. They're like Crocs. Yeah, you're gonna head to the training room, Diane. All right. You go to training right now, or you're fired. Without exit package. Alright, so let's get another flamingo. Don't cry, Diane, don't cry. Just head to the training room. But on the bright side, we're trying to make you a better employee. Let's This dude really lives under a rock? I know. Just go to work and play Daisy, dude. You can't expect too much out of me. There's no female flamingos for sale, for cash. Making me cry? Alright, I apologize. I don't want to make you cry. Please forgive me. So I'm gonna wait on the next flamingo. You know, what we could do is we could try to make this enclosure look a little bit nicer, although I just don't have that much money. Let's at least put some bedding in here. Flamingo. Yeah, we're gonna add some bedding back here for sure, under the shelter. Pay me more and I'll forgive you. Well, you're going to training. You're gonna get a higher salary if you're if you're successful in that class. If you pass your exam, you will get a higher salary, Diane. I promise you that. Oh. I will pass. I'm a good employee. You gotta study up. You gotta study your notes. This is only $10 to add betting, but... I think that looks fine for now. So they have a place to sleep. What has this world become? I just got an ad on the weather app. You must be the one living under a rock, bro. There's ads everywhere you go. Yeah, if you go on iSurvive, you'll get hit with ads. I've actually been down so bad that I paid for the iSurvive premium. I don't know if y'all have done that too, but... It's a good time, it's a good time. I guess I'm going with the wood. There are a lot of ads on iSurvive. There are. It's nothing that we can't handle, though. It's nothing crazy. What's up, frat? New DayZ update goes wild. I know, bro. They added tortoises. They added tortoises, they added warthogs, and they added flamingos. Hell yeah. Bro runs a zoo IRL and virtually. Fucking goated shit, dude. Yo, welcome in. I don't know if you've caught one of the zoo streams here, frat, but this is like Zoo Tycoon. I don't know if you ever played this shit. Oh, I played the shit out of Zoo Tycoon with the dinos, and you could get Yetis and Bigfoots and shit. Dude, we're here for the nostalgia. I also played it a little bit, Zoo Tycoon. But this is like Zoo Tycoon on steroids. Although the management isn't as in-depth, this is more of a creative game, frat. This is like DayZ base building. But we're building with like you know, like rocks and shit. Yo, I have not given anyone a shout out today. Sorry about that. Frat, you get the first shout out here. Guys, make sure that we follow Frat on Twitch and subscribe to him on YouTube. A subscription on YouTube is equivalent to a follow on Twitch. Doesn't cost anything. This man does DayZ console content on YouTube, which is goated, and one of the very best players on console. Zoo Tycoon on steroids for reals. I got you, Frat. I got you. He's on Xbox, Frat. He's on the Xbox. He's on the better console, is what he's on. Welcome back, Gator. How are your runs going, Frat? How are the adventures? Dude, our base has been getting hit by the Mexican Mafia, they call themselves in game chat. They've been logging out in our base and doing dumb shit, dude. I'm actually gonna change that back. Hold on. Gonna let the game run here. I've been recording this new season of Karma Crew, and I have some banger movies to make from it. Can't wait. We are all excited to see what you come up with, Frat. You still been playing Sakal? It's good though that the Karma Crew season has been good to you. I know that you were talking in the past about it not being as up to par as what it was in the past, but it sounds like it's making a big comeback, dude. And the Mexican Mafia is a goated lore enemy. I know, dude. I always refer to them as the Mexican militia. I always forget that they refer to themselves as the Mafia. Both are kind of goated names, though. I've seen a couple of base defenses, and it always entertains. We try our best, dude. The comms usually go wild at base, which is why we love them. But, dude, we've been getting hit with, like, dupers, alters... what else? TikTok, doxers. Somebody, dude, I don't know if you heard this part, Frat, but somebody on YouTube and TikTok, they recorded themselves raiding our base. They posted it to TikTok and YouTube, and this shit got like 60,000 views. And in the comments, our location and our server was doxed. So that's why we were forced to switch servers. What about the Russian Mafia? So that has no alliteration to it, Rage. We like the double M's. The Mexican militia, Mexican Mafia. Russian Mafia just isn't as creative. It doesn't roll off the tongue. I got Rig's base back up? Hell yeah. Does Rig know about this? You should let him know. Yo, we are really making money right now. This is good. It's because the zoo we're in day... we're at the day cycle here, so a lot of guests are in the zoo. Dude, what? That's a death sentence? Doxed on that scale, you have no choice but to swap servers. That's what I'm saying. We were getting hit every night, Frat. We were rebuilding every day. We were getting hit every night. And y'all can watch these on the VODs. Like, I'm not playing around when I say we were getting raided every night. But yeah, dude, these fuckers went on the internet and said, yeah, these guys are on this server. They're at this location. It's like, why do you have to tell the world? Like, you guys really can't just raid us yourselves? But, I mean, it's fine, dude. That's what we sign up for when we stream at all. Like, as the streamer, you have to understand that that's a possibility. So, I don't take it too hard, personally, but I just feel bad for the people that do. I know that everybody in the group kind of gives their heart and soul to the base. But I don't take it personally. I hope no one else really does. I just messaged him. That's a good thing, Gator. You don't want to just pull up to Rig's base without letting him know. You might need some trash cans. Actually, yes. Such a good idea. Hold on. I put a trash can in a recycle bin over here. You know what? I need to do that. That's such a good call. Hold on. So we're gonna put another recycling bin. Where are we gonna put? Probably by the restrooms, right? Yeah, it is bullshit, Rage, but I mean, people can do what they want. I'm not even complaining here, I'm just stating facts. Like, these guys posted our location on TikTok and YouTube in the comments, and then sure enough, we were getting raided every night. Alright, so we have recycle and trash there. I'm gonna put one... So we have one by the restrooms. We're gonna put one by the exhibit here. Maybe on the little bridge here. No, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go with that. I think that's okay. I don't think that's a bad... Those are bad locations. So we got some bins here. And we got some bins over by the restroom and on their way out and into the park. Alright, let's let it run. Gator cannot find an accessible research center. Yeah, we only have one research center and we have 2 vets, so only one set of research can be done at a time. Can we adopt another flamingo at this time? Because we're looking for a female that is under a cash listing. Yeah, we can, okay. Female and... So these are our options here. This one has bad longevity, so it's not going to live a long time. This one is very average. I might go with the average one. This is a 12-year-old flamingo too, for sure, actually. Naima. We're going to adopt Naima, the flamingo. Throw her in. Alright, guys. What is the next flamingo's name? I need a female name. First one to throw it in the chat is going to get it. We're going to rename Naima. We have Dolina and Polana. Maybe like a... Francine? Alright, I got you. I love that name. You had that ready, Diane. I know you did. You had that written down in your notes. You're like, when is Scrubby gonna request another name? Because I got it. I love that name. Francine the Flamingo. I'm fucking dead. Alright, let's locate Diane here and watch her run Francine to the enclosure. Oh, you're already in the trade center. Wow. Doing a good job, Diane. Healthy food? You talking about like what you got for dinner? What are you eating right now? You getting like salad or something? VIP arrived to your zoo? Dan? We'll say hello to Dan. Hey Dan. 20 conservation credits from Dan. Look at Dan. His beanie and his shades. Very stylish, Dan. Steak and pasta? What's so bad about that? You said boo healthy food, but you're eating steak and pasta? That's delicious. Is it like leftovers? Is that why? Discord knows? Sheesh. Alright, let me see you run this flamingo over. You're running in the rain, too. What a hard worker you are. No, you actually made a meal? Why are you, like, talking down on yourself, then? That's a good meal. I would fucking kill for steak and pasta right now. Not literally, but figuratively. Look at Bullet. Look at Bullet. This is our security guard. Look at you go with your walkie and your little strut, Bullet. Alright, a 4th flamingo has arrived. Are they happy now? No, we need more. We need more flamingos for them to be happy. Jesus. How many do you need? Oh my god. Alright, let's take a look in the Discord at Diane's dinner. It looks so fucking good. I don't understand why you're saying boo to that. That looks so good, Diane. If you check Zoopedia, it should tell you. That's what I thought, and that's what I thought I did. Hold on. Oh, 10? Oh, I need 10. Oh my god. And I only have 4 flamingos right now. I need to add 6 more flamingos for these guys to be happy. Jesus Christ, man. I'm not ready for 10 flamingos in here. Oh, hell yeah. Welcome in, Reapers. Good morning to you. Happy Monday. How we doing? We are at the zoo right now. The virtual zoo. It's our day off here. How are you doing? And welcome to Planet Zoo. This is Zoo Tycoon Sim. You ever play that? Want some of my flamingos? I have like 51. Dude, that will make your PC crash. 51 flamingos. I swear. I need to get 6 more for them to be happy, so fuck. I don't have the money right now. Can these guys walk around? Okay, they can walk around that. You have 51 flamingos and 6k guests? It's a lot, man. Here's a question that I want to know. If the game says that you have 6,000 guests in the zoo, can you count each one of them? Are there literally 6,000 that you can see? I think there probably is 300 right now. Actually, I don't know about that. There probably is. Yeah, you think? Wow. The game actually does that right, too. That's crazy. I've got 2 flamingos to donate as well if you want. How would we do that right now, Silver? I've never done an online exchange with a player. Is that hard to do? You got 6,000 guests in the zoo? It's crazy. My biggest has 6,000 too. It's a nightmare. If your paths aren't laid out good, it gets so suggested, like congested. We would just post it for 1 CC on the trade center and you'd refresh and buy it. 1 CC? Shit. Should we do that right now? Are you on the game? We don't have to do that, but in the future, I would like to maybe try that. Unless you want to right now. I don't know if you're available, but I've never done that, so it would be an honor to be the first online market trader with you, Silver. Just 1 conservation credit. I can get on. I don't mind. It's up to you. I'll be around here for a little bit, so don't rush it, but we could maybe try that. It has to be a female though. And don't give me your fucking unhealthiest flamingo. I won't accept it. Good luck, bro. Have a good stream. I'm off to go die in KK. I got you, Frat. Thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate you tuning in to the zoo stream here. You guys have a good run. We'll catch you later, dude. Make sure you guys go follow Frat and you sub to him on YouTube. One of the best console players you will ever watch. You just have to be ready to buy before anyone else does. I have 2 good girls, don't worry, I checked last time. Okay. I'll take both, I mean, fuck it. Yeah, we'll set it up so that we don't miss the listing. Give him the unhealthiest flamingo there is. You're fucking crazy, Rage. You want to see me fail, dude. You toxic ass motherfucker. Alright, let me save the game. We don't want to lose progress here. Because the game crashes sometimes. Like, you just have to autosave when you can. That would be silly, but not my vibe. Yes, you're a good person, Silver. All right, you're a good person. You give me a healthy flamingo. I wouldn't say that. I just like trolling. Well, you just did say that. Game crashes a lot. I fucking hate that. It used to not crash. I mean, I've only crashed once, so let's give it the benefit of the doubt here. Okay, I'm ready to post them whenever. Okay, let's figure this out. So, I'll go to animal trading. Let me find the, let me reset filters here. It's the greater flamingo, right? I mean, I know that you've been watching, but just to be sure. And then I'm gonna filter by female. I'm gonna filter by oh, conservation. Okay, hold on a second. Wouldn't say that I would like to see you fail. That's what I meant. No, I'm just trolling you back, Rage. It's all good. Alright, so this is what I need to filter it to. Just female, and then by conservation credits. I'm ready to... I can hit refresh here. Alright, I'm ready to refresh. Post one at a time, though. Don't post both. Yo, we're about to buy a flamingo from Silver. I love this. You let me know when to refresh. And I'm just gonna buy the one for one. One conservation point. This is kind of like a cheat code here. I swear. Oh, hell yeah. Navi Zoo. Hell yeah. Wahida? You didn't rename this flamingo, did you? Yo, I appreciate you. That's not how you say it, but that's me. How did we pronounce it wrong? Navi? Sorry. No, I didn't. Should we rename this one, or should we just keep it as is? Look at this. Yo, these genes are crazy. Except the immunity is at 50%. We have a coin flip chance of getting cancer, apparently. Yo, I appreciate you donating that flamingo. Let's see, should we do it again? Do you want to donate one more, or is the one enough for you? Because I don't want to push my luck here. I'm not trying to overstep, but I do appreciate that one flamingo. 100% fertility. Really good genetics, Diane. Really good. The other one has a bit worse stats, but not awful. It's up to you. You said that you had 2 to give away, so I'm trying to help you out too. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Let's see if she gets cancer, heads or tails. Yeah, we're gonna find out. Immunity is 50%. And we're gonna keep the name just because we got this from someone else. I like that name. Wadida. Wahida. I'm ready to post it? Okay, let me go back. We're gonna refresh. Okay, yeah, I'm ready. Let me know when to refresh. Hold on, guys. We're making a business move here. Afa? Oh, hell yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your 2 flamingos, bro. I really do appreciate you. So we have Haifa and Wahida. This is from Navi, if that's how you pronounce it. Navi Zoo. Love that. Thank you so much. And now we have 6 flamingos. That's right, I gotcha. Navi with the 2 flamingo donation. Appreciate you. I posted the clips that definitively show what they were doing and then admitting to it. But now I'm done with the topic in your chat. Love the mingos. They make me feel better. The flamingos, we have 6 of them now. But I will check out those clips when I can, Lumi. I'll give you my thoughts. I'm sorry that you're having that experience, though. It definitely ruins the game. But, there's still ways to enjoy Daisy. Even though we know that it's not a perfect game, there's cheaters, and you know, I still enjoy Official. So, it really just ruins the base life. You can still enjoy like the solo survival and, you know, just going on runs with people, but obviously like getting like full on nated with duping or duped loot is hard to recover from. The immunity doesn't matter too much because you just send them to the vet. Oh, really? That's a good thing to know. I didn't, Yo, we have Rage, too. Rage is one of our new caretakers, so we actually have 2 caretakers running animals now. Look at you go, Rage, and your fucking Nikes. Look at this man hustle. Yeah, I didn't know that about the vets, though. Thanks for the info there, Navi. I still probably wouldn't, like, breed the low immunity one, but she should live a decent life. Yeah, a decent life is all we can ask for, right? And we are making bank now. The zoo is definitely trending up. So we're doing a good job, guys. That's our first flamingo. We need 4 more flamingo. No, we need 4 more flamingos. Vet research is complete. What do we complete here? Death Adder. Did we unlock? No, we still didn't unlock the exhibit enrichment yet. We're gonna stay on Death Adder for now. Chick is still working on the Death Adder. You can send her to the quarantine thing if you're nervous about it. Okay. Thanks for the knowledge, Navi. We will keep that in mind if anything gets sick. Dude, none of our animals have gotten sick yet, and I'm knocking on wood right now. Hear that? That's me knocking on the wood. No one's getting sick. We're all gonna live happy lives. I gotta post my clip from the base server last night. The best part of it is my comms. Are you talking about Cherno base server or Livonia? I didn't realize you were playing last night. Yeah, let us know what happened. I want to see. So we have 6 flamingos now, and I forgot completely to add food and water in here, so we got to do that now. The flamingos had been without food and water. This water pipe is $300. 300. This is like a daisy well here. Add some plants and trees. I do want to do that, Diane. Doesn't it look bare as fuck? But the thing is, that costs money. Money that I don't really have at the moment. But I am going to put the food and water here. Maybe we can do it right here. And we are going to do the large bowl. Yes, we are going to do the large bowl for food. Because we have, I mean, we're going to have 10 flamingos at one point. I may even do... That was probably a bad spot to put the food and water, but... For now, I gotta just roll with it. We're low on funds here. I gotta roll with it. That's some plants and trees. Livonia got a guy with the BK-43 and Bilawa when I did a run. Oh, that's right. You did say that. And you got thumpered, like, on the way out, but you survived it. I don't think I've ever survived being shot at with a thumper. I'm not gonna lie. I need to hear these comms and see this fucking clip, chick. I'm sure I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Alright, let's let the game run. We got the food and water in there now. We're still down to $1,000. We don't love that. Alright, let's keep it rolling here. We're in year 3, March 30th. Almost 400 guests in the zoo. Like, we're popping right now. Like, this is a full-on zoo at this point. No way, that's your birthday? My birthday's March 28th. I am an Aries man. March 28th, you're March 29th? Hell yeah. We'll have to celebrate back-to-back next year, Silver. Oh, the 30th? You're March 30th? Well, I'm the 28th. We can celebrate. We can have a birthday weekend and celebrate next year. Yes, didn't get the clip surviving the thumper, but I should have. It was intense. So you and Ranger made your way into Bilawa yesterday. And got a kill with the double barrel, and survived a thumper. That is a story to tell. Yeah, let us see the clip. Hey, look how happy these guests are. Yo. Inspector has left. Report ready for viewing. Inspection report. Holy shit. Habitat 26 is the one. Okay, this is the flamingo. I didn't expect this to be at 5 stars. Our cleanliness is at 5 stars. Our education facilities is 1 star. I need to work on education facilities. What? So facilities... Education. What can I do? I added 3 education boards. I have the 2 animal talk points. Maybe another one over here? Why is my education so bad? It's not like I don't have education around here. I want to go to that zoo. I do as well, Lumi. It's only $6 for you to go. Who wouldn't want to go to the zoo for $6 and see 4 types of animals? Excuse me. We have the common death adder too. Check your education tab, zoo and education. Education here. Overview. Okay, let's maybe add a conservation board and a speaker. Maybe not everything is assigned to a habitat. So I have 4 boards, 2 talks. I'm gonna add a conservation board and a speaker and see how we feel about that. So I think this is the education board. Conservation education board. Education station board sound or exhibit education board. Let's do the exhibit one first, because that's easy. Just throw it over here by the death adder. I should have done this immediately. I completely forgot that this was even an option. It's hard to get these things to like lock in place though. I'm so ADHD about this shit. I wish it could just snap into the center of the... You don't say? Dude, it's kind of embarrassing, just like, because y'all can definitely see the ADHD. Even when I play DayZ and I'm going through the inventory and shit, it's just like, I have to have everything organized, and like this has to be in the center, or else I'm gonna go crazy. Oh. That's fine. I'm gonna leave it right there. And then we are going to change this to the common def adder. Yo, this is cool. You can replace the image on this and kind of upload your own. If you wanted to upload your own photo for the def adder, you could. I'm not gonna get that extra right now, but I should add one over here, shouldn't I? I think it just snapped into the center there too. Okay, so we have 2 education boards now on this exhibit. That's very nice. And we're gonna do the same thing at the front with a conservation education board. Although, maybe we could put it like here. I want the conservation board to be somewhere upon just walking right into the park. Alright, that's a good spot for a conservation board. Like, so you're gonna walk right in. You're gonna hit the Chief Beef and the Gulpy. You're gonna hit the ATM. You're gonna throw out your trash on the way in. And you're gonna come up the ramp. You're gonna glance over at the tortoises, and you're gonna also see this big board here that tells us about conservation and how we can save wildlife. So, guys, what do we want to talk about here? We can do amphibian extinction crisis, the bee population decline, deforestation. You know what? We might have to do deforestation just because we like to build bases. BRB, gotta walk the dog. I got you, Diane. Have a good walk. I think deforestation is it, y'all. Yo, this is pretty cool. I don't think you guys want to hear me read it, but I will read the first paragraph here. Deforestation is when large amounts of trees are cleared for lumber or to provide space for farming, mining, and urban development. It is estimated that 18 million acres of forest are chopped down every year, and at this point, 50% of the world's tropical forests have been destroyed. That's super sad. We need to remember to save the rainforests, not build bases. No deforestation bullet. We don't want that. Like wooden logs and planks, for reals. People be trying to build too many bases down in the Amazon. So yeah. So we have now a conservation board. We have education boards. Hopefully on our next report for the inspection, we have education up a little bit, but I love that education board being right there. I may have to add an educational talk over here as well for the flamingos. Who does that, Scrubby? I could never, Bullet. I don't build bases at all, dude. I don't do that shit. That's fuck shit. Stash as it is. But the thing is, you still have to get planks for crates. So you need to do the barrel life, dude. No planks are allowed. I'll worry about that talk a little later. I just added a talk point so that guests can get a educational talk about flamingos as well. Wow, this is a good one right here. Scenery rating is 75%. This one's 53%. I'm thinking it's because of this fucking tree right here, but I actually kind of like the placement of that tree. I'm just gonna leave it as is. It's fine with me. Nothing has to be perfect. I can use dry sacks or dry bags for real. Yeah, you could bury those things. Anything that says dry in it, it can be stashed or buried. Damn, I need to add 4 more fucking flamingos. I don't know if I want to do that right now. Does someone have a name for the next flamingo that we have? If we can get 4 more names for the flamingos, I'll do it. Let's start with 1 name, though. Yo, Habitat 24 condition is not good. Barrier status? Yeah, we need the mechanic here now. We'll assign Muffin to fix that. Let's let the game run. If you click the habitat, you can change how frequently the mechanic checks on the habitats. I usually do that for weaker barrier types. That's such a good tip. Usually I just manage it when I see that they may be damaged, but it's such a good tip. Maintenance. Mechanic every year. What do you put it to? Like maybe every half year? 9 months? That's such a good tip. I actually knew about this, I just forgot. I feel like every year is a little bit too long. Maybe 9 months we could do? Either way, Muffin's assigned to it now. I don't need to fix it now. I do every 3 months, but yeah, 6 is probably fine. Yo, look how hard we went on the Galap enclosure with all these rocks at the front here. They definitely have the best looking habitat in my opinion, just because of the amount of effort we put in. The Warthog one is also like pretty cool. That habitat is amazing. I appreciate that, Bullet. We definitely tried our ass off here. If you were a tortoise, wouldn't you love to be in here? There is a lot of stress going on with the guests, but that's why I put more room in the back here where they could go and kind of hang out. And then obviously we have the shelter over here. Hopefully the shelter is quiet enough. It looks okay. But yeah, there's our Galap, and then Warthogs over here. I built the huge shelter for the Warthogs. They're enjoying the shelter a lot. And then we come out into the yard here, and we have the watering hole. We have the little jungle area back here. I do love this addition. And this would be a cool spot to hang out. Cute babies. Yeah, the tortoise babies and the warthog babies. Then they have the little cave system here. No one's using this for viewing, though. I'm trying to understand why no one's going through there. It's probably because we... You know what the problem is? Let me assign mechanic there too. The reason why people aren't going through this is because the zoo ends here technically. There's no reason for guests to come through here. That's why our next enclosure we're going up the mountain. So we have tortoises here. You can cross over to flamingos here. Then you can go to warthogs. But after that, you need to go through the cave to get to the next habitat up here, which will be probably like a big cat. I think I want to do that. So I'm going to force guests to go through the caves. It's always smart to like design your pathing so that the guests are forced to move one way. But Jaguar, honestly, dude, that's such a good idea. And dude, we have a monorail. Dude, should I do the monorail right now? We have money for it. Should I add a monorail? This would be a cool place too to get on the monorail. We have some room here, and it's in the plaza. The monorail could go up here, up the mountain, and then we could do Jags. That would be cool. I don't know if I'm ready to do the monorail right now. That thing is hard. Like, you guys have seen Planet Coaster or like Roller Coaster Tycoon? That's what we're gonna be doing in this game. They still have that feature where you can just pretty much build a roller coaster. It's like a monorail though, and go up the mountain and kind of get on the incline so you can see all the animals from above. Hopefully they won't get congested in the cave there since... Hopefully they won't get congested in the cave there since the same spot they have to walk through is also a place to stop and look at the warthogs. Fuck. You're not wrong. At all. Shit, I didn't really consider that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. That's such a good point, though. This is a really narrow path. And the guests will stop to look at the warthogs in here, as well as having the flow go through the zoo there. I didn't really consider that. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Not a bad call at all. Have the monorail stop at the Jaguar? I mean, I'm definitely going to have the monorail. Like, we need to be able to go up the mountain other than scaling it with our feet. So, that's not a bad idea, I don't think, the monorail. The transports, it's like the amount of money per piece, so you probably can't afford it yet. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I don't want to do that then. That's a good tip. Good tip. Appreciate you. So, we're just paying $270 for the station. we still have to build the whole ride, so maybe we shouldn't do that yet. After they stop at they stop, a new path begins. Multi-tier zoo. Maybe we could force guests to get on the monorail. And like have no way to progress in the zoo unless you get on the monorail. That would be kind of toxic though. Force people to ride that thing. We have a lot of space back here too. Yo, do you guys see the size of this map? Look at this. Look how big the map is. This is our zoo over here. Can you guys like see this? There's a little mountain right here that's bigger than the whole zoo we have right now. This map is ginormous. I can't even really wrap my head around it. Then we have our little like paradise right here. All right. Let's add more flamingos. That's what I gotta do. I gotta make these flamingos happy. At the end of the day, we're here for the animals, so we just need to come up with some names, guys. I'm gonna need help. Let's adopt another female. The immunity and the longevity on these guys are terrible. Give it another minute here. We'll wait till the market refreshes again. I'm not about to buy those flamingos. They were down bad. What can we do in the meantime? Let's just let the game run. It's never a bad idea to just let the game run. That research is done. What do we get here? Flamingos? Flamingo enrichment. What do we got? Oh wait, we had food unlocked level 2 already? So let's bump the food up to grade 2. I want to do that for all the animals. I want to make sure that the food grade is all the way up here. Warthogs are still on 2. Are the tortoises on 3 yet? No? No, let's bump that up. And where is Muffin at? Oh, he's working on it. Okay. I was looking at the barrier here. It's at 22%. He's working on it actively right now. Very nice, Muffin. Good job. Alright, let's keep going here. Welcome back, Diane. How was the walk? How's Tank doing? Yo, look at these balloons. That's hilarious. He's good. He's getting an old man. Little walks are fine. Little short and sweet walks. You know, quality over quantity, Diane. Don't they always preach that? So did you take a loan out, or are you on the up and up? No, we're on the up. I don't know how we saved it, Smelly. We brought it back though. I don't even know what we did. What did we do to help out? I think we just let the game run. We added more flamingos. That brings in the money for sure. We added more donation bins, but no, I did not have to resort to the loan yet. No, we're making money now. We have 2K in the bank. And if we look at the finances here, a loan, the smallest loan you can take is 5K. You have to pay that off in 4 years. So if we get down bad, we'll have to do that. But no, right now we're doing good. We just can't be, we can't be impulsive anymore with like buying rocks or something unnecessary. You're just the GOAT. I am the greatest of all time. The greatest, I have the Midas touch when it comes to the Planet Zoo. I don't know. I don't know what we did. I think we just added more education boards. We added another caretaker to pick up litter, so the guests are happier. We added more trash cans and recycle bins. If you breed, can you sell off babies? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you can release them into the wild as well. So all the babies that we have here, we're probably going to want to either release to wild or send them to other zoos to make a profit. Sounds awful saying it like that, but I'm sure that's what zoos do. Yeah, and like accredited zoos, it's that's a good thing. You know, a lot of these like underground exotic sanctuaries, they won't go through like the correct protocol and don't treat their animals the right way. But at least accredited zoos, usually if they try to give animals away, it's for a good reason. Yeah, we hired Rage as well. Rage is our next caretaker, so he's picking up litter. A lot of zoos have to sell animals to each other to keep good, healthy gene pools. Yeah, we work with a few zoos. The one that I'm at. Yeah, it's never really a bad thing to see an animal leave or to bring a new one in, but you know, there's a whole protocol that if you get a new animal from a different zoo or from the wild, they have to go through. They have to be in quarantine for 90 days. Make sure they're not bringing any diseases to other animals. And usually usually most animals have to spend some time alone in the new enclosure too. Your zoo's popping off? I know! We're making money. We have almost 400 guests in the zoo. I'm almost at 3K where we can add another exhibit and make 1,000 back. I think I might do an exhibit next. An exhibit is something like this. This requires minimal effort here. But why is nobody going up to the Common Death Adder? This isn't a good spot too, I don't know. Can't wait for Lumi Lizard. Our next exhibit we'll do Lumi Lizard. We will get an iguana or something and we'll name the lizard Lumi. Just for you. I promise you. Yeah, they do like that plant there. I like your bush, god damn. I got 2 bushes now. I just wanted to make sure that the flamingos liked it as well, because when you click on a flamingo and you go to environment, you can look at the plants that you have in the habitat here. I'm sure you know this. But if they don't belong in here biome-wise, it'll tell you. So the custard apple tree, which is what these bushes are. These aren't even bushes. These are trees, technically. And the doom palm, they actually prefer these and are biome correct, so... Tell us more. Well, we have 6 flamingos in this habitat. And they're doing a really good job. I do need to add more flamingos. I'm gonna do that now. We were waiting until the market refreshed to see if there were healthier flamingos here. But there's not. There's no females up for grabs right now. We have to wait again. I think I'm going to add more of these doom palms. Paths are still my enemy. So, what are you struggling with, Diane? Let me try to help you out here. You've built on the grid, right? The grid is very helpful. I hope that you have at least learned how to use the grid. And use the shift key. The shift key will elevate you. Either going up or down. That is definitely a big one. And I don't even have stairs in the zoo yet. Have you guys noticed that? I don't have any stairs. I have ramps. So if I'm going up elevation, I'm going to use the ramps before anything. Like, this is ramped here. You always want the path to be a little bit elevated. So that way you can look down into the enclosures. We have the ramp here. This is about as steep as the ramps can get. I don't think I have any stairs here yet. The stairs are for the mountain there. We have a ramp here. ADA accessible? What is that? Just like, you mean like wheelchairs and shit? I just want to change it all the time. I feel that. That's why I try to go slow here so I don't have to regret anything. My zoo way better. Let's see the screenshot, Saint. Let's see your Alaskan Tundra Zoo. What does ADA stand for? Yeah, so, yeah, you gotta keep that in mind, dude. I don't know if there's wheelchairs in this game, but try to make it realistic, too. I'm trying to, like, imagine where some trees could go if you were just walking in here. Americans with Disabilities Act. Okay. ADA, Americans with Disabilities Act. I'll try to remember that. Lots of rules about inclines, it's set. I think we had an inspector at our zoo come in for that. He was inspecting exactly what we're talking about. Like, if this is a wheelchair accessible park, because we're all wood. It's just a boardwalk. And we don't have any stairs, I don't think. Well, we do, but there's always a way down the ramps. Such a good call. Such a good, like, tip for building a zoo if you really want to get into it like that. They better get an escort. And we have free wheelchairs at our zoo. I don't know how a lot of other zoos do it, but you don't have to pay for wheelchairs at ours. You can just rent them. I mean, you don't have to rent them. You just get them for free. You pick them up at the front. Guest facilities. How much is the restaurant? Oh, the restaurant's 15K? God damn it. I really want to do that. Just got off work and I'm home, about to crash out soon. You got this, dude. Sure, it was a long night. Or wait, what time is it for you? It's like 7 in the morning? You're working that night shift? Yeah, don't be afraid to crash out, man. I'm sure you worked hard. Okay, I'm gonna take a shower, grab a coffee, and return to my zoo as well. I got you. Have a good time. We shall be here. If you need any tips or inspiration, you just look over to the monitor to your right. If I recall correctly. I don't even remember how the setup is, but you can look on the second monitor for some inspiration, Diane. 8:53 a.m. You're on the night shift, demon hours. Yeah, I remember when I did the night shift. It was not friendly to me. You got to be a certain kind of breed to do the night shift, dude. It's not for everybody, the night shift. Yo, what's good, BZ? Thanks for the lurk, my friend. Happy Monday. Left? You gotta look to your left. Okay, so you play on the right monitor, you look to your left. So just look to your left for some inspiration, Diane. I got you. When the freaks come out in the demon hours, for reals. And my friend is gonna pick up a used 34-inch curved monitor for me for 75 euros. I hope that's a good deal for you, Diane. That's stupid, being born without working legs or having a life-threatening injury that makes your legs not function, then having to pay extra for a wheelchair. I have to agree with that, unfortunately. I mean, again, we don't make people pay for these things, so I don't know. I'm sure that they make you rent wheelchairs in other places, but it doesn't really matter, dude. People are out for money, and that's really it. That's just the way the world works, unfortunately. Shit, my family moved to a different state to get my wife off the night shift. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Like I said, it's not for everybody, and it kind of like fucks up your whole schedule. Like, you are literally sleeping when the sun is out. Like, society moves differently when you are working the night shift. You know what I mean? Like, you feel like you really lose your day. You don't have a day. I worked it for one summer, and I was like, I can't do this. But yeah, you make the money. Money talks too, Saint. Blackout curtains is a good one. Now, there are ways to get around this. That's about 87 bucks. They cost about 300 new. Yeah, so you're getting a good discount, Diane, for sure. What's wrong with your monitors, though? You wake up at 4? Yeah, you wake up at 4. Yeah, I would wake up at like 4 or 5, and then, you know, you go in at 10. You have about 6 hours to do what you want. And you get freaky? Alright. Not against it, Saint. The 32-inch is just old and blurry, don't like it. Yeah, it's always time for an upgrade. Never a bad thing, Diane. I hope you enjoy the new monitor. Send us a upgraded setup photo when you can. Definitely be interested in that. Hell yeah. Lobster, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome in. We're playing some Planet Zoo. It's a virtual, we're in virtual zoo mode. We have a other friend named Lobster. Not really sure where he went, but he was a Daisy duper. Are you a Daisy duper as well, or are you a Planet Zoo guy? Thanks for the first time, Lobster. Currently on bed rest, so living vicariously through your stream. Oh, Planet Zoo girl? Oh, I'm very sorry for calling you out like that. No, we have a we have a friend in the stream. His name's Lobster, and he like we typically play DayZ, which is a zombie apocalypse game, and I don't want to get into it too much right now, but essentially he was on our team, but wouldn't really communicate with anybody. He would just bring us like cheating loot, essentially duped loot, duplicated loot, and his name was Lobster. I just thought it was funny. Love DayZ? Oh hell yeah, dude! The Twitch algorithm goes crazy. We have met people because we just started playing DayZ, sorry, we just started playing Planet Zoo. But we're typically playing DayZ. But we've met people in the Planet Zoo streams that have played both Planet Zoo and DayZ. I love that. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy your stay. I'm kind of like struggling right now. We're playing franchise mode. We have our Galapagos tortoise enclosure here. We have our warthogs over here. And we have our flamingos here that we're working on right now. Flamingos is kind of the next step. The warthog and the tortoises are done. And then we have a little common death adder exhibit here. And we're just moving slow here. We have the game paused quite a bit. I'm trying to move some of these trees around and make it look a little bit more natural. I herniated a disc in my back, so I can't sit up to play on my PC right now. Currently trying to set up cloud gaming because I'm desperate. You are a determined gamer. Honestly, much respect to you. I hope your recovery is swift. But it's nice to meet you. I hope that you stick around here. We love DayZ as well, but we play DayZ on console. We are an Xbox DayZ player for the most part. We will dabble into PlayStation and PC sometimes. Not always. You're doing a great job. You made 2K. And we're trying our ass off here too. I have not really played out a franchise like this in a long time. I kind of forgot how it worked. But I'm glad that we're at least making money. We haven't had to take out a loan yet. Looks like a nice start to the zoo. So if you want if anybody wants the tour here, if you're new to the zoo here, if you're new to the stream, I'll give you a little tour. It's beautiful, Scrub. Appreciate you, Lumi. All we do is try our ass off here. So, explore mode. We're gonna go into explore mode and walk around as if we're a guest. So you're coming in here. You're going through the turnstile, alright? You got Chief Beef to your left. You got Gulpy to your right. You're gonna get a drink. You're gonna get a beverage and something to munch on. You have the trash can and the recycle bin there. You're gonna leave your trash at the door. And then you're gonna hit the ATM on your right because you're a big baller. Then you're gonna go up the ramp here. We have our restrooms to the left in case you need to take a leak. And then you're gonna hit the Galap enclosure first thing. This is our first animal in here. This is shit, I can't think right now. This is Dirk. That's our first animal that we had. His name was Dirk. Yeah, this is Debbie actually. Where's Dirk? Here's Dirk. So Dirk is our very first animal. He's a Galapagos giant tortoise. He was he's 39, which is pretty young for a tortoise. And I actually named him because we had a tortoise at our zoo in real life named Dirk, and he was 114 years old, and he passed away. He had this was a few months ago. He had a little feeding tube. He had a parasite inside of him that was killing him. So they put him down, and we're trying to immortalize Dirk in the virtual zoo. Live, laugh, love, Dirk and Debbie. Yes, and we have Debbie here. All of the tortoises are based off of IRL tortoises at our zoo. Yes, I work at the zoo. And I work with the tortoises. So we have, yeah, we had to do tortoises. Dirk, Debbie, and then we have our offspring. We have Miss Pryor. And where's Peace River at? Hell yeah, I love my job. It's an awesome place to be. You see different people from all over the world every day. Like, not just the country. I see people from all over the world every day. And it's nice to talk to everybody and kind of get a different perspective on life. Where is the other tortoise, though? Where's Peace River? What's up, Ranger? Welcome in, my friend. Dude, where... Hold on, let me go to the animal tab and let's find Peace River. She's hiding right now? Oh, how did I miss her? Right here. She's going to the little water pipe here to get a drink. Is it a state zoo or private? So it's family owned. However, it is part of the AZA. So we are a fully accredited zoo. Like, we're on the level of, you know, like San Diego Zoo and stuff like that. If you go to aza.org, you can see the list of all those zoos. It has to uphold our zoo has to uphold the highest standard of government regulation and conservation for the animals. There are other zoos around, like, quote-unquote zoos or animal sanctuaries around the country that don't do that. But these animals are very well taken care of at our zoo. Yeah, we're an accredited zoo. Although it is privately owned, it's family owned, and it's passed down generationally to, right now, the next son of the owner here. That's good. I don't mess around with Tiger King zoos. Yeah, those aren't zoos. Those are backyard. What I don't even know how to describe them. But I have seen Tiger King. I felt disgusted after watching it. Yeah, those aren't zoos. I don't even know what you would consider that. Animal cruelty. They call themselves like big cat sanctuaries too, to get people to purchase tickets and shit, but no, we are not one of those. But anyway, that's the tortoise enclosure. Now we're moving on to warthogs. This is our warthog habitat. It had to be a little bit bigger. We made a little shelter for them in here. Look at Muffin, our mechanic, working hard on the barriers there. And we don't have warthogs at our zoo, but we named this one Pumbaa, of course we did, from the Lion King. And then we have Morty, the female. They have had offspring already. I was not anticipating this. George and Fred are our little babies. There's one state zoo in my state, and it's nothing great, but there's a ton of those quote-unquote petting zoos and sanctuaries, but it's so unethical. What state are you in? This is the case in any state, and you know, PETA is working hard to try to get these places shut down, but it's hard. The animal black market is a different thing. North Carolina? That doesn't surprise me. South Carolina has a bunch of those as well. Yeah, but I try not to... I try not to engage with those places, just because now, you know, seeing how an actual zoo should function, and take care of their animals, and, you know, enrich the animals and give them the best lives, and I could never go to any of these sanctuaries, dude, and support them. Even though it's cool, usually they have cool experiences. Like, usually they'll just let you hold the animals and do whatever you want with them. But it's not always the best way for animals to interact with the public. So yeah, here's our warthog enclosure. We have the big yard. We have the little jungle area back here. We have a cave viewing area. They're not liking this area yet. I need the guests to filter through here and give them a reason to come over here. But I haven't seen a warthog in here yet. I think the cave looks cool though. Our state zoo is the biggest in the country, but because of that, it's very limited in its variety of animals, but huge enclosures. What is the zoo called? Is it just like the North Carolina Zoo, or is it... I don't even know many cities in North Carolina. Raleigh Zoo, maybe? I'm sure that that state zoo is part of the AZA. North Carolina Zoo? Hell yeah. I need to get out to some of these zoos. I want to go to Miami Zoo. I'm in Florida, so... Miami Zoo is pretty good, I've heard. Yo, I'm just taking my time here, yo. I don't really know what to do. I'm just kind of vibing. At break, so lost you there for a minute. It's all good. I don't really think I said anything other. I think the last thing I said was I want to go to the Miami Zoo. I don't know if you even heard that, but the National Zoo is definitely my favorite. I haven't been there. That's in DC, right? San Diego Zoo is amazing too. Oh, hell yeah. San Diego has some of the nicest weather, which would mean, yeah, a good zoo experience. I've not been out west. The furthest west I've been is Michigan, Texas. Yeah, Michigan or Texas. I want to get out there. I want to get out to the West Coast, for real. We miss you, Muffin. We miss you. Arizona Wildlife Zoo. Sounds legit. Welcome in, Striker. Kind of just taking my time here. I really don't know what to do. Wildlife World Zoo, Aquarium and Safari Park has Arizona's largest collection of exotic and endangered animals, with over 600 separate species on display. Damn. It's called Wildlife World Zoo, Aquarium and Safari Park. That sounds amazing. 600 separate species. That must be... Yeah, that sounds like the largest collection. That's amazing. My issue with this game is I get too excited and add a ton of animals on franchise and then go bankrupt. I completely understand that. You should get into sandbox mode if you do that. You get unlimited money, you get unlimited access to the, you know, the building stuff here. Me, I kind of like the challenge of franchise, and I'm taking it slow. Like, I was not gonna move on from the tortoises until the enclosure was done. It looked good, and I was making a profit. And I just sat my ass down at the PC. Hell yeah. Have a good session, Diane. You let us know how it goes. Yo, I'm kind of stumped here. I'm actually just gonna use the bathroom. Sometimes you need to reset in the bathroom. I'll be right back, folks. Gonna save the game too in case the game crashes. Last time I stepped away, the game crashed, so be right back. Alright. I'm back. Not to worry. Can't believe we've been playing for 3 fucking hours. Welcome back. Appreciate you, Silver. Thanks for hanging out, Silver. I know that we just met you last Zoo stream, and I'm sorry that we haven't been in there every day. Trust me, I'd love to play this game every fucking day, but prime time is reserved for DayZ, at least right now, and when we're off, we try to get on here. In the mornings, I try to get on as early as I can. I said I was gonna get on even earlier, but it turned in to be like, what, 10, 11? Do it. Stream Planet Zoo every day. There's only so much that I can fucking do here. Don't worry, I tried to tune in to DayZ, but you were right, definitely not cozy. It was probably pretty intense, there was probably a lot going on, but yeah, next time, definitely come say hi. We love DayZ. That's what this community was built on, was DayZ. But most people that you'll see in here are DayZ players, but I am trying to expand my gaming horizons here a little bit and just give you a game that's more of like a single player and guilty pleasure game for myself. I have like 1,000 hours on this game. I just play it off stream. I haven't ever tried playing it on stream until, you know what, a month ago. So we're trying. Update, Planet Zoo sadly does not work on GeForce now without a keyboard, but Jurassic World does. Wait, what? Planet Zoo does not work on a GeForce now without a keyboard. So you could play Jurassic World with a controller? Is what you're saying with GeForce? I don't know like much about these things on PC. I'm more of like a console guy. I don't really know what that means. I do have a GeForce NVIDIA graphics card, and I have a keyboard, so I think I'm in the clear there. Did you look up Miles? I don't know if I asked that. If I asked you that yesterday. I have not. I may do that when I get off here, though. I have some time to myself today, so I may try to look him up and give you an opinion. I think I'm too little for the DayZ stuff, but I'll be here for Planet Zoo whenever. All good. It's all good. No one is required to tune in for DayZ. It's just highly recommended. I can't sit up to place on my PC, so I'm cloud gaming on my iPad. GeForce Now is cloud, so I can't sit up to play on my PC, so I'm GeForce gaming on the iPad. What are you playing on your iPad? You playing Planet Zoo on the iPad? The things that we do to game, honestly, I love it. You're as hardcore gamer as it gets. Trying to, but it says controller not supported, so I need a keyboard. Yeah, I wouldn't even try to play this game on a controller, let alone on an iPad with a controller. So you can plug in... Does the iPad have a USB? You trying to plug in a USB keyboard to play on the iPad? I let my Zoo run for a bit. Hopefully it won't crash. Just remember to autosave. Like, is autosave a thing? Silver was saying autosave is a setting by default, but just remember to save every now and then, Diane, for reals. I'm a teacher on summer break with a back injury, so I'm trying my best. You know, that's all we can do. That's all we can do is try our best. Lobster. You're doing a good job. I respect your hustle to the game. What's the next enclosure? That's a good question. So we are essentially done with the perimeter of the flamingos. I'm gonna, tidy this up when I can, but the next enclosure, you have to go through the cave here. And I'm going to force guests to go through the cave and go up the mountain. We're going to do a mountain enclosure next. That's going to be our most audacious build yet. And I'm going to do, yeah, big cat probably. Jaguar was suggested. I think that's a cool one. I think I'm ready to move on to like the bigger cats and carnivores. I didn't want to put anything crazy at the beginning. This is just Zoo 101 though. You don't want to put anything crazy at the front of the zoo to force people to make their way through. Turning the tablet into Nintendo Switch, basically. Does iPad have USB? Can you just plug in a keyboard and play like it's a computer? But yeah, next enclosure. This is the only way that the guests can go right now, is through the cave. You have to see these first 3 enclosures, go through the cave, go up the mountain, and probably about right here we'll have a jaguar enclosure. Remember though, jaguars can jump really high and they can climb things. We have to be very mindful that we build this enclosure properly, especially on the incline. It could get hard. How do you get to mill so fast? Mill? Like 2 million? Or are you talking about like to Millie and Daisy? How do you get to $2 million? I have no idea. You just gotta let the game run, honestly. I think Diane's sitting at like 2 million. I have a Switch, but as we know, that thing can't run anything. I bought a Nintendo Switch Lite about a year ago. And I started playing Animal Crossing on it, and I haven't really been back on it after the first week. I thought I was going to get really involved on it, and I didn't. Animal Crossing was just... There was something about it that I just couldn't get into. I didn't have anyone to play with either. But I thought I'd try it. I know it was a popular game. I thought I would like it. Maybe I'll go back to it one day, but right now I'm back on that Daisy shit. And now I guess I'm on the zoo shit. 3.4 million, 5,800 guests. God damn, Diane, you're doing a really good job. Bump that difficulty up for reals. I've got some 4 million. If you just make habitats exhibits every 6 months or so, you'll have more than you can spend. So we're trying to do both. We're trying to make as many habitats and enclosures as possible, but I'm also trying to make it look decent. I'm also trying to cover up all these staff buildings with big trees and shit, so. Both drafts are Prego. Jeez. Yeah, add some contraceptives, Diane. That's my suggestion. Yo, the soundtrack in this game is just top-notch, too. I have all these songs saved to my Spotify, and I listen to this shit almost daily. It probably feels surreal listening while you're at a zoo IRL. Oh, I don't listen to it at work. I listen to it just in my free time. Dude, we have our own playlist at the zoo. It gets kind of crazy. Like, Oh, I gotta. Next time I'm there, I will write down all the songs for y'all, and I'll make a playlist, and that'll be the. I'll send you guys the zoo playlist. It's funny. You guys will laugh. Honestly, we have the worst DJ at the zoo. I'm sorry to say that. And they play it off of one of those really old iPads. They plug it into the. It's like a. Fuck, not an iPad, an iPod. They have an iPod, and it has the little spinny wheel. It's one of those, like, first-gen iPods, dude, they play it off of, and it's, like, the same 20 songs. Oh, it's bad. They need to hire Scrubby as the zoo DJ, I swear. Your male croc died, 89.3 years old. That's a good life. That is a very good life, Diane. If we could get 90 years out of Maximo, our biggest crocodile, everyone would be very happy. Good shit, Diane. That's good. That's good. Do you make the memorials and shit? You know you can do that, right? To immortalize your animals. I know I can do that, but I don't do them. You just say fuck you to all your dead animals. That was a really harsh way to put it. I'm sorry for saying it like that. You should ask the devs of Planet Zoo to immortalize Dirk in some way. I hate to tell you this, I don't think the Planet Zoo devs give a fuck about Dirk. I'm on year 81. You know how many animals have died at this point? Yeah, you're probably right. I should have mentioned that a long time ago, Diane. That's on me. That's on me. Press play? Okay. Sometimes you just don't know what to do. You're right. I just gotta press play and make some money. I was trying to figure out how to put that big tree in there. I think that big tree looks pretty nice there, actually. Thank you, Lobster, for encouraging me here. We're making money. We're making bank. How's the zoo coming? I'm on my break. Ranger, look at the bottom left corner. Look at that money. We got the bread coming in, Ranger. And the animals are happy. Everyone's been taken care of. We have almost 400 guests in the zoo. I think that everything's going good. How is work going? How is your break? Are you on lunch break? What's up, Gator? I started my base. Really dumb place, but it'll do. Where, I mean, are you gonna dox your location right now, Gator, or is that classified information? What's the finances looking like? Let's take a look. Here's our finances. I'm not really good at reading these graphs. I hope that you can make some sense out of this, Lobster. Total profit is $4,000. It's in the green, so I'm assuming we're making some decent money. This is what our tab looks like, though. Let me know if you want to see any of these drop downs. See, I don't know what to look at. Cash flow? Is cash flow what we're really concerned about? What's for lunch, Ranger? I'm gonna have to get me some lunch here pretty soon, IRL. You have a ton of expenses, though. Nice cash flow. So, we fucked up here. This is it right here. Staff wages. For some reason, I have this thing where I go to the staff and I send them to training as soon as I can. That was my mistake. Like, right now, I could send even more of them to training. I gotta just hold off, though. Some of these trainings cost hundreds of dollars. I'll send Diane for training, though. That's only 45. And Rage will send for training. That's 30. We'll send Ponders and Smelly as well for training. That's 40. Yeah, we fucked up with the staff. I'm telling you, I really did fuck up. Because every time they're available to send for training, I just click it. I just figured having 5-star staff would be good. Yo, look at our zoo, though. Look at our zoo overview. Everything is very high right now. Guest happiness, staff happiness, and animal welfare is all above 83%. Nah, I'll post it in the Discord, though. I'm traveling to my little stash, and when I get back, I'll send it. I got you, Gator. Yeah, keep us updated with your base life. I definitely want to see what you come up with. I'm assuming you're on our server, so maybe I'll head over there at some point. I don't want to dox you, though. 6K in staff is wild. I fucked up, dude. I'm not very good with my finances with the staff. Look at this. We're paying Gator $2,500. I think this is per month. But we have really good vets, alright? We need to take care of our animals. We need to get that research done. I ate a burger at Chili's yesterday, so I wanted light food today. Just hearts of palms and sauce with pickle veggies, too. Sounds amazing, Ranger. I don't eat burgers like that anymore. I could go for a burger like maybe once a month. I usually do burgers like once a month. I need to get that. I need to get those numbers up. I want to start doing a burger every 2 weeks. IRL here. I might get a burger today. Fuck it. Better staff is better than more staff for sure. Plus you don't have a lot of animals. Yeah, like we only have one keeper right now. I feel like I should at least have 2 keepers for 4 enclosures, 3 habitats, 1 exhibit. Hearts of Palm reminds me of that TikTok trend. Yeah, honestly, I didn't get that reference. Hearts of Palms. I don't know what that means. I kind of just went with it, Ranger. Hell yeah, we're grilling burgers tonight. That sounds so good, Gator. Make us all burgers, Gator. We all want a grilled burger, the whole community here. There's 2 keepers, me and Diane. No, there's 1 keeper. Commander is our only keeper. You guys are the caretakers, Diane and Rage. Bet I got you on that one. Yeah, we need I want fucking burgers. Sounds really good. Working hard here. You are working hard, Diane. I'll give it to you. You're doing a good job. I'm craving pizza but can't have any. Why? What is stopping you from having a pizza right now? It's probably the steak and pasta that you just consumed. Food schedule? You know, you're staying disciplined though. That's not a bad thing, Diane. Discipline is good. And weeks of healthy protein food. Is pizza not classified as healthy protein food? I mean, some people would say that steak is not healthy, but like, dude, literally everything these days is considered healthy and unhealthy. You eat what you want, Diane. That's what I'll tell you. Eat what makes you happy. You only got one life. But some people would argue that because you have one life, you have to eat healthy. Steak is good though. Fuck no, it's not. Could make pizza with like cauliflower crust. That's gross. Please don't do that. Please don't do that, Diane. Nah, you can respawn, you didn't know? I suppose if you believe in reincarnation. What should I make for lunch without spending too much time standing? For me, I always prep my lunch before I go in. I'm gonna say just like, and what I do is I just make a sandwich. Like a little sub. If you have like lunch meat and some good bread, that's what I would do. It's my go-to. Boter ham. You're gonna have to be specific. So we have two people in the chat that speak Dutch. We have Gator and Diane. So you'll have to translate for lobster here. Is that just like a sandwich? Yeah, sandwich. That's you can't go wrong. I mean, it's called lunch meat for a reason, so make a nice little sandwich. Maybe throw it on the skillet. Toast that shit up. Throw a little bit of butter on there. Yeah, I like ham. I'm a big fan of pepperoni as well. I'll throw pepperoni on mine. Obviously turkey is good. You could also do the basic chicken, but usually I do chicken for dinner. I don't want to have chicken for lunch and dinner. Instant noodles? Ramen sounds good. You can't really ever go wrong with that either. I can't be up walking around, so I need something fast. Literally was gonna DoorDash McDonald's. That's not a bad call either. I mean, if you don't want to be up at all, definitely DoorDash. See, I'm an Uber guy. I would Uber, not DoorDash. That's a discussion for a different day. What are you gonna get for McDonald's? McDonald's, they have two new items on their menu. They have the strips and they have now the little crunchy snack wrap. I think that's what it's called. But I heard that it's not the same as it once was. McDonald's used to have good strips and snack wraps, now they're just different. I actually heard this yesterday, that the snack wrap is just not the same as it once was. My female warthogs are almost at all full green genetics and all? Holy shit. I didn't know that the genetics can improve over time. Is that true? Or are these ones that you bred from like offspring? They're all bred. I hope to God that my animals come out like that. But one is already 18 years old. Look, I can't believe we're in year 3 and you're sitting at like year 80. It's insane, Diane. Slowing down here, y'all. One baby is 92, 92, 100, 100. You're doing a good job, Diane. You're doing something right. For sure. Trying to figure out what to do here. Then the ostriches are all under 50%? You gotta do some better research on the ostriches then, huh? Sometimes it's probably just luck of the draw though, huh? There is gonna be times where you don't do anything wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna admit it, guys. My brain is slowing down here. Bro got tired from all the yapping. You're not wrong. Been yapping all fucking morning. Are you stumped? Stumped is a difficult word because I know what I'm doing next. I just don't want to start it. I want to be able to start it on like Thursday, fresh, because I know what I'm doing. I'm expanding up the mountain. We're gonna add a few more flamingos, and then we're working up the mountain. I also want to build a monorail. We unlocked the monorail. We actually unlocked the boat ride. So I can either do a boat ride or a monorail next, but I don't know if I have the funds for it. I want to take the monorail up the mountain. And I also want to expand the path up the mountain and do some sort of, probably jaguar enclosure. So I don't know if I'm stumped. It's just that I don't want to start a huge project right now. That makes sense? I also want to be able to perform tonight, which is when I'm going to be streaming DayZ. I don't want to like continue going right now and then be pooped for that. Lobster, you also mentioned DayZ. Like, do you play on... How long have you been playing DayZ? Or like watching it? Because that's our like main game. I'm definitely glad you found the stream today, because we don't know that many people that play DayZ and Planet Zoo. And those are kind of the two games that we're involved in here. I also put this huge Wimba tree in the middle here. I think this is a nice little addition to the zoo. I think it provides a nice shelter for guests, or at least a little canopy for the guests. It's not necessarily going to keep them dry, but probably need to add some more roofing around the whole thing for when it rains, just to make it look a little more real too. I may try to hit 4 hours here. That's 19 minutes away. The fact that my car just suddenly wasn't here the next day, but my whole ass stash house wasn't touched, is mind-blowing. They may not have had the explosives to get in, Gator. They may have seen your house and just couldn't do anything about it. I've ran into that issue where I run into a base, but I can't do anything about it. You know what I mean? Oh my god, dude. Did y'all see that crash right there? We lagged so hard there. Sometimes I try to turn down the settings here. I think that helps sometimes. Wasn't locked, nothing was built, it was all open, and yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't go in there then if it was unlocked. DayZ should add actual code locks in the PV. Like in PV. Oh, like in PC. Yeah, DayZ could add a lot to official to make it better, but a lot of this stuff is for community. I didn't even crash yet. Winning? Dude, I don't know. The more I add to this zoo, the more I'm gonna start crashing, which sucks. I need to figure out... I feel like there is something going on with my PC to where if I'm playing a game on the PC and streaming, it like depreciates the gameplay for me. I don't know what it is. I need help with that. And I haven't been one to accept help, so that is partly on me, but I need someone to look at my settings and tell me like what I'm doing wrong here. My PC should be able to handle these games easily. I'm going to start searching on Twitch here for a Planet Zoo streamer. Make sure you guys stick around for the raid. Who are we gonna raid out to today? Who's playing Planet Zoo? Planet Zoo has 125 viewers right now. There's someone from the Netherlands streaming. And this guy has 53 viewers on Planet Zoo. You know, this guy looks pretty invested in the game here. He's got some good quality, too. I'm going to raid out to this guy. This guy has a good quality stream here. Okay, hold on. Alright, guys, I don't want to miss this raid. It looks like he just started, actually, so we shouldn't miss it. But, it's 2 o'clock here. You know, it's still pretty early for me, so I'm going to try to get some stuff done here and then get on tonight for an earlier stream so I can go to bed earlier. It's been good to go to bed early. So, I mean, sometimes we go to like 2, 3 in the morning. But I do work again tomorrow at 9, so I'm going to try to get off again at a decent time. But we're going to raid out here. Risa and Lobster, thank you guys for following today. It was nice to meet both of you. I hope you enjoyed the zoo stream. We try to do this on all of our days off in the mornings. I'm East Coast time, so it's 2 p.m. right now. We got on at around 10 a.m. or like 10:30. I tried to hit that 4-hour mark, but I'm just not going to make it. Damn, you sound old. That's because I am, Diane. I'm 29, alright? I'm not young by any means. I still need my sleep. But I'm also trying to provide high quality DayZ tonight. I don't want to be pooped for that either. Unfortunately, I still have some things to do here. But, if you're new to the stream here, make sure you follow the Discord here. If you are enjoying the content, we do DayZ and Planet Zoo at this point. I'm going to drop the Discord link here. If you guys are interested in meeting the community members or getting involved on our DayZ server, there is the link there. Have a good day, Gator. We may see you later. 29, bruh. I'm fucking dead, Diane. I'm fucking dead on the inside and the outside. Nah, I feel so alive. That's a lie. But, we will be continuing the Flamingos and the Jaguar enclosure on Thursday. This week we are off Thursday and Friday. So, mark your calendars. The zoo shall continue on Thursday and Friday of this week. And then again, DayZ every night, as always. That's a very millennial thing to say, I feel ya. Feel ya on that, you ain't alone, Scrubby. We're dead and alive. We're dead and alive. Yo, heart hands for you, Bullet. Thanks for hanging out, dude. I hope you guys enjoyed that stream. I know that we didn't continue the zoo with another animal. We just added flamingos and everything, but hell yeah, we appreciate each and every one of you. Double day zoo stream. Yeah, we'll have one on Thursday. We'll have one on Friday. Don't you worry, it'll come up quickly. The zoo stream shall continue this week for sure, guys. Yo, thanks for hanging out, y'all. I'm going to send us. Make sure you drop the tsunami waves in the raid here. Make sure you follow and you chat. This guy's name is Diggy. Always love the zoo streams. It's a process. I know. This is going to be the best zoo ever seen. And we'll get there. There's no rush, Bullet. I'm not going anywhere. The zoo streams are just going to keep pumping out. I'm very old. I'm only 15. Yo, enjoy those years for real, you teens. The 15 and the 13-year-olds in the chat, enjoy those years. I promise you. You will not get those years back. We have to adult, some of us, unfortunately. But anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out. I will be back tonight on another game. You guys know it's going to be DayZ. And we're going to raid out to Diggy here. We've never met Diggy. Make sure you follow and you chat with him. He looks like a friendly dude, and his stream quality is really good. He's playing some Planet Zoo. And we're trying to also expand our little DayZ community here. We appreciate anyone that's popped in to observe. Even though we normally play DayZ, Planet Zoo is something that I've been enjoying, and it's nice to have you guys along for the ride. But without further ado, I am going to raid out here. Again, follow and chat with Diggy if you like his stuff. He seems pretty engaged here. He's building. He looks really good at the game. And he's definitely he has definitely better stream quality than me. So drop a follow, chat with him, and drop the tsunami waves. I'll catch you guys in the next one. It'll be tonight. You guys take care. Have an awesome rest of your day if we don't see you. Let's set this raid up here. Remember, tsunami waves for Diggy. Peace, y'all.